An emotional reunion today for a Little League coach and dad with the people who saved his life just a few months ago.
And Jason James suffered cardiac arrest on the field at Delaney Park in March. This West 2's Adriana Doria shows us today he got to thank the strangers and the first responders that stepped in to help him.
Definitely did not expect anything like that to happen.
It was like any other day for Jason James. He was out coaching his daughter's Little League softball team. He was on first base and his daughter was at the plate.
It just came on without warning.
When he says he suddenly started to feel off.
I started feeling really lightheaded to where I tried to make it to the dugout and collapsed about 10 feet prior to that bench and was just kind of laying there in the dirt.
His heart had stopped. Bystanders rushed to his aid and started CPR. And in the stands that day watching the game, 2 off-duty doctors with Orlando Health.
Instincts just kicked in and sprinted over to the field to see what was going on.
We sprinted across the field and, just got down and started doing CPR like we would normally do, check for a pulse. There was none, and started doing high-quality CPR.
Between CPR and the AED, in just minutes, James had a pulse again.
That shock, along with the amazing CPR that he got that day, is what saved his life.
It's difficult to describe it. It's just a very different feeling from what we do at the hospital.
On Monday, he got a chance to say thank you to the group of people that was in the right place at the right time.
I think about what life might be without them, and I don't know what that would be for my daughter or my son or my wife or my parents. I don't know how that would go for them. The fact that I'm here, I'm standing here today is a testament to the league for having the device accessible and ready to use in an emergency. And it's a testament to the community and the people who care about each other around us.
Covering Orange County in Orlando, Adriana Doria, West 2 News.